Brent from Go So Cookware here in the wilds of British Columbia. Part of Go So is we want you guys to eat better while you are out enjoying the great outdoors. And so today I'm gonna give a little demo on how to make an epic French onion grilled cheese. So gonna caramelize some onions, grate up some delicious French cheese, and put it all into a little sandwich a la like a French onion soup, but without the soup. All the flavor, not as much mess. Okay, so first step we're gonna do is we're gonna slice up a sweet onion. When it comes to slicing the onion, you want to slice it nice and thin so it will saute pretty quickly. Whenever we're out here, I obviously want to make sure we're not getting polluting the environment we're enjoying. So I always pack out all my stuff. Usually I'll just throw it back in my cooler bag or have a nice little trash bag. Today we're out here for lunch, so we're making it super compact. So gonna slice up some onions here, and yeah, and then we're gonna get cooking. All right, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get the pan all warmed up, and then melt some butter, and we are going to saute our onions. So we are going to light up the pan, or just going out for a nice sweet afternoon hike or something. Do all the prep at home, and then you can just bring your frying pan, a little stove, whip up the best grilled cheese sandwich ever. I'm gonna throw in probably like just over a tablespoon of butter. Start to melt that in the pan there. Oh yeah, you can hear the sizzle. And heat-wise on the pan, you want kind of like a medium-low heat, so nothing too crazy. It's gonna take some time, like I said, to saute these onions, but it'll definitely be worth it. Okay, now we're gonna throw some onions in the pan. Just like so. Oh, it smells really good too. Nice. And pretty full pan here, but that's good. These onions are gonna cook down quite a bit. We're gonna cook these onions for about 15-20 minutes maybe, when all is said and done. Like I said, kind of slow and low a bit on the onions, but that'll be good. Got a little lid, gonna pop it on there, and check back in 3 or 4 minutes, and we should be on our way. All right, also a little hidden feature here. We got a prototype lid that I'm testing out today too. So really early, but as you can see, fits our 8-inch pan nicely, and probably have another one for the 10-inch pan. But our onions are coming along, starting to brown, so that looks good. Just gonna let them cook down a bit more, or a lot more, to a nice brown and sort of jammy almost. So they should look quite a bit different actually. So what we're looking for when these onions are done, we're looking for nice consistent brown temperature, just kind of like a jammy sort of texture on them. And yeah, they won't represent a lot what they look like now, but just really nice, deep caramelized onions. So take some time to get there. But we're coming along. As your onions come along, if they're starting to look a little bit dry or they're not quite where you want them, you can put just a little splash of water in. That will help them retain some moisture while they're cooking. It'll help them cook down a little bit faster too. But yeah, these are coming along real nice. These are looking good. Another couple minutes, just on a sort of low heat, and be ready to put these aside, prep the rest of our sandwich, and be good to go. Okay, our onions are looking pretty good right now. Nice and brown, really caramelized. We've cooked that whole onion down, so it's just a nice big mound of fried onion. So we're gonna take the heat off of that. Next, I'm gonna grate some cheese. So important here is if you want this to be extra delicious, you gotta get extra delicious cheese. So we got a little bit of Gruyère and also a little bit of Emmentaler cheese. So two French Swiss cheeses. And that's what's gonna give us really that like French onion flavor here that we're going for, is some nice, delicious, flavorful cheese. So I brought my box grater out. You may not have a box grater. If you don't, just chop your cheese up however you want. Grilled cheese isn't a science, you're more about going for the taste, but being able to shred it, it melts evenly throughout the sandwich. We're gonna mix it with the onions before even put on the bread, so I have a nice even consistency of bread, onion, and delicious, delicious cheese. Okay, so we have our caramelized onions here, and I've grated my 2 types of cheese. If you want, you could just go with 1 cheese, up to you. You could go with 10 cheeses, I don't really care, but it's your sandwich, so do what you want. But yeah, we went with a little bit of Gruyère and a little bit of Emmentaler. So we're gonna put those in with the onions. You're like, what are you doing? We're gonna mix it all around, and that's gonna make sure that we get a nice consistent mix of cheese and onion. So the onion, I let cool down a whole bunch so that the cheese isn't melting instantly. And so we're gonna kind of make that nice onion cheese mixture. and then we'll be good to go to get this on our sandwiches. You want it to be like 60-40 cheese, onion. Again, you're the chef, this is up to you, but that seems like a good ratio to me. So that seems like the ratio we got going on here. We chose this setting because it felt very Swiss-like, you know, Swiss Alps, the Swiss Alps of Canada. Here we are, Okanagan. Now we got this super sweet mix of onion and cheese, and that is gonna be effing delicious. I have a couple pieces of some nice seedy bread. That's sort of my jam. We're gonna load up the, oh my God, that looks so good. I'm gonna load it up like that. So make sure that your bread is all nice and covered. Whew. Okay. So we're gonna put it on kind of like, again, like a medium-low heat. So we're gonna make sure that the bread toasts as well as that heat gets up into the sandwich. And we'll be ready to enter grilled cheese heaven. Here we come. Proverbially, not literally. To get the pan ready for our sandwich, what we're gonna do is heat the pan up, and then because it's freezing outside, butter's gonna like melt the butter in the pan, throw the bread in. Then when I flip it over, I'll melt a little more butter so we get on the other side. When you're outside, and in winter, butter helps you stay warm. So there you go. All right, there we are. Just flipped it over, looking nice and golden brown on the top here. So that's just what we're looking for. And we're just gonna kind of get it toasty, keep flipping it, make sure it doesn't burn. And yeah, and all that cheese gets nice and melted inside. This would also be an excellent sandwich if you want to like prep it all at home. You could do the sauteed onions, grate the cheese, make the sandwiches, even pack them in a bag, and then just with your stove, wherever you are, bust out your pan and have an amazing lunch in the ski parking lot or up the Forest Service Road, wherever you are. This is an awesome recipe that you can kind of do a lot at home too if you want. Bread, onion, cheese, butter. This is building blocks of life, really. And like I said, a little bit of mustard inside there would go a long way as well. Or if you want to get real fancy, just before you flip it, put some cheese on top, flip it, so grill some cheese on the outside too. Then you get like French onion soup vibes there too. Grilled cheese on top and inside. This is looking really good. Really excited to eat this sandwich. We're going to get it on there. And then, oh, I'm so excited. All right, this sandwich looks incredible. We're gonna slice it open and see what it looks like on the inside. And then we're gonna eat it. All right, sweet reveal. Yep, gooey cheese, check. Nice sauteed jammy onions, check. Buttery toasty bread, check. All right, let's see what it tastes like. This is so good. Oh man. Well, the cheese and onion vibe is high. It is a really good sandwich. Not the last time eating one of these, I'll tell you that much. You gotta try this. There you are. It's that easy. Onions, bread, cheese, French onion grilled cheese in the wilderness. Give it a go. We'll go for cookware. Thanks to the Everywhere Pans for making this possible today. Thanks to Swiss Cheese as well for making this possible. But really, give it a try. Pan's fantastic. Works every time. This is Brent from Go So Cookware, signing off. Hope you got to enjoy a delicious French onion grilled cheese sandwich. Don't talk with your mouth full. Signing off. See ya.